everyone, and welcome to the introduction video for a new series I will be starting for the game Styx 1, Master of Shadows. This game is the first game out of 2 that I will be playing. I'll also just be referring to the game as Styx 1 going forward. Styx 1 will have a config and tech video following the introduction video. There will not be a modding video as this game has no mods. This game was developed by Cyanide Studios. Cyanide Studios is a French developer based in Paris. They were founded in 2000 by Patrick Pligersdorfer. They are mostly known or unknown for their pro cycling sports games, as well as some other sports titles. This studio is another one of those rare examples where they stepped out of their comfort zone to make a game in a completely different genre that was really good. A little about the game. Most people that like stealth games will name the Thief series as their favorite in the genre. They are not wrong either, as those games are amazing and really well made, especially for the time when they came out. I've played them all, as well as the Thief reboot from 2014. In all honesty, though, I prefer Styx as a whole and would name it my favorite stealth / assassination game that I've played. You play as a no-nonsense, wisecracking goblin named Styx, like the band Styx, S-T-Y-X. The game has a pretty interesting story, nice visuals and artistic design, fun levels to traverse throughout. I never hear anyone mention this game. The stealth genre is not really popular these days, so I'm sure that's the main reason, as the game is really good and fun in my opinion. The biggest negative I have about this game is once you get about halfway or so through the game makes you go in reverse through the levels you already did. This can be a good thing because you will have a mental map of the level already from the first time through. It can be a bad thing because it's the same levels and nothing new. I personally don't like that they designed it this way. It feels like a lazy way to pad out the content to make the game longer. If memory serves me well, I don't think they did this at all in Styx 2. But I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played that one, and I'm less familiar with the sequel than I am the first one. All that said, though, it won't diminish your first playthrough, so don't worry. But it's there. The level design is really good, though, so don't get me wrong on that. I really like the verticality of the levels. You're given a lot of different ways to traverse the layout, different ways that you can attack the objectives. The genre Styx falls into is third-person stealth and assassination. You can pick either way. You can completely stealth and not interact, I think, at all with anything, unless things you might have to that might not be, like a guard that might be in a doorway that you have to pass through because it's the only path to go forward. But you can play it completely stealth, or you can, kill the guards, knock them out. I think you kill them in this game. Whereas in Thief, you would just bop them on their head with your blackjack in most cases. In Styx, you can kill them. But it plays a little more, I wouldn't necessarily say plays, because the game I'm mentioning is Dishonored. If you're into the stealth series of games, or stealth genre of games, you're going to know probably about Dishonored. But Dishonored kind of gives you the same option of either play it as a stealth game or play it as an assassination game, or a mix of both, whichever you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the releases by year of the mainline games, of which there's 2. So the first one we're playing is Master of Shadows. That came out in 2014. And then Styx 2, the sequel, came out It's called Shards of Darkness, and it came out in 2017. And How Long to Beat says the game will take roughly 17 to 25 hours to complete. A lot of times I just go by the lowest time or the average time to like kind of not 100%, but because sometimes they have like average time, completionist time, and then like 100% time. I never really have the intention of 100%ing any game that I play. I may do it unintentionally in some games, but I'll explain when we get into this game. I'm going to start explaining in my first gameplay videos about the type of gameplay it's going to be. Like in the description you'll see I say that it's like normal mode or whatever it may be, but I'll explain in further detail like if I'm going to be trying to get 100% of the collectibles, you know, that the game might have, or if I'm going to do side quests, which, you know, I'm going to be doing side quests in any kind of a mainline game. That being said, the 25 hours time is mainly completionist. If you're going to spend time to 100% it, expect it to be even longer than 25 hours. So it's kind of, I guess it is a role-playing game in a sense. You get, I believe it's experience points that you spend on skills, but it's not like you're increasing your... Well, you are, kinda, so I would call it I guess it is kind of a role-playing game as well. So this game has no mods, so there's not going to be any mods for it. So in the next video, we'll be getting into the configuration and technical side of things. I'll record the desktop of my PC, the folder view on one side, my notes of what we're going to adjust configuration-wise on the other side, and then we'll just walk through the things that I want to talk with you so that you can... I know what I'm doing and you can see what I'm doing at the same time. So thanks for watching this video, and we will see you in that config video. Bye.